at some point, they need to figure out whether or not you're real or not if you count. Because I can't imagine somebody that's worth north of $9 billion needs a check from, for coming and checking out the jury.
That's how the rich stay rich.
Just before the show, we all got caught up on this story a little bit. But I found it yesterday I was surfing Hacker News, and it popped up on the feed. Insider.com has an exclusive story from an informant that says, or from a private source that says that Peter Thiel was an FBI informant for a number of years, starting in 2021. For those who aren't familiar or just kind of remember the name but don't know who it is, Peter Thiel is a billionaire dude who invests in a lot of tech things and also is politically active. Was part of...
Founder of PayPal, Palantir.
Yeah. Very, very active in PayPal Mafia, I guess, is the way to...
Huge libertarian, wants to build a city out in the ocean.
I would argue if he's libertarian truly, because he has some, obviously he's talking to the FBI. That's not very libertarian of him. But he's definitely got some very defined political beliefs. Was part of the Trump transition team as well, most notably. So anyway, I think when you dig into the story, like, it sounds like it's going to have like all these political aspects to it.
Right.
It really doesn't. It really
foreign-based Silicon Angle stuff. That's what the Verge was talking about.
Yeah, essentially, it sounds like he was just passing information that he would get basically under NDA when he was looking at investments about foreign or domestic tech companies that he thought might be of interest to the FBI, and then the FBI would cross-check.
Is that really an informant? Isn't an informant an actual specific? You've been paid. You're on the payroll. Is it now just anybody passing tips to the?
Well, he has like a CI number. There's a system like a online.
So he does have a CI. They're claiming he has a CI number.
Correct. Yes.
I didn't see that.
Hey, well, and again, I'm just making stuff up here, but at some point, they need to figure out whether or not you're real or not if you count. Because I can't imagine somebody that's worth north of $9 billion needs a check from, for coming and checking out the jury.
That's how the rich stay rich.
Neither did Raymond Reddington. See, he essentially weaponized the FBI.
So who's tougher, Superman or Mighty Mouse?
I think this could work to his favor. People like Raymond Reddington, mostly it's James Spader that they like, but the character as well gets some love. This might be a way to rehab his image.
Yeah, it could be.
James Spader's image?
No, I'm talking about Peter Thiel here.
Oh, maybe. Okay, let's draw some dots. You see the light?
Yeah.
Like, you can see the energy hitting me, right? Do you remember when Bezos tried to look like Vin Diesel?
Yes, I do. There you go.
Maybe that's the new thing. Elon and Zuck are trying to get into some MMA match.
Right.
Perhaps that's what this was. He was a little jealous, had to get a little attention, decided, you know what? I watched The Blacklist.
I don't have a rocket. I need
Who
something.
do I look most like, and I don't want to lose weight or gain muscle?
Uh-huh.
James Spader, of course.
Yeah.
He's libertarian, so he probably smokes a little weed.
Yeah.
He might be able to afford James Spader as a body double. Speak for me.
Yeah, I don't know. To me, it's interesting. You guys just glanced over the article. Do you guys have any other thoughts aside from?
Not really. What I'll say is that our news is so colored one way or the other. Just because somebody's got some number affiliation, who knows what that number's for? Social Security, they use it for everything as a code, right? Maybe that's just a number.
It would be more shocking if he was an FBI informant.
We all know.
A billionaire?
Right?
If Cuban talks to someone in the CIA, I'm not surprised.
Right. Right. So I'm kind of like non-event here.
Well, to me, it's also interesting
and let's talk about it, right? Yeah. So he does have access to stuff that we don't get to see, which might be pretty cool. And we do know that there's a lot of global tension and people want to reverse
Corporate
engineer
espionage is
anything.
real.
Don't you think that we probably want somebody that was in the know kind of checking out what was going on?
It almost seems like a
was
positive.
really kind of worried. Like, we know he is politically motivated and he loves America. So,
but the sources were really weird. That first source that did it is so.
Yeah. You know a little bit about. Do you want to talk?
I know, because you'll probably sue me.
Yeah.
You know, but one of those, it's put it this way, even if you read a bunch of right-wing media from 10 years ago, this guy still isn't trustworthy. So the fact that he's even in the story, it's kind of like
not Peter Thiel. You're talking about someone else.
No. One of the sources they talk.
The primary source that Insider actually names.
The simple fact, it's like seeing baked Alaska near anybody.
Right.
At a certain point, you're like, whatever's happening now is going to be fake. Or it's going to be turned fake.
So I will say this: the report from Insider, the Verge one, kind of condensed it, and that's what gave me the idea for the stupid Raymond Reddington angle.
No, I thought it was a good one. It wasn't stupid. I thought it was good.
But Insider, it might be maybe not stupid,
a little bit of a stretch.
A little silly. But the Insider post did go to great lengths to say they didn't just take Johnson. I don't want to get sued by. They didn't take Johnson's word for it.
It's Business Insider, which is a huge intelligence information media outlet.
Well, it wasn't that particular. Yeah, I know you're talking about.
The whole thing, though, it's worse than Forbes Online, in all fairness.
But also, Insider said it was
Forbes, and you go Forbes Online. Yeah, they know what you're saying. Yeah, it's like a C-class Mercedes. Is it really?
Is it though?
They did appear to adhere to some kind of.
They looked it up, but there's always that stuff gets so shady and it gets so turned around.
I'll just have AI check it for me.
Right.
Hey, thanks for watching The Merge. We've got a ton more stuff for you to watch on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok, everywhere. Check us out.